Hello there, it's Kriint and welcome to another speed build. So, I know it is kinda unusual to basically post the speed build on Wednesday, since I'm always posting builds both on the gallery and on the channel in Sundays, but I really enjoyed making this one and I wanted to post it as soon as possible. Because, I don't know, it's a new pack and I wanted to make something for this new pack. So basically, this is a romantic garden stuff pack lot. I used a lot of the romantic garden stuff and it is basically a wedding venue. It is an outdoor wedding venue. It has the aisle and everything. It has an area to host the wedding, the table for the wedding, which means it has like the tables, it doesn't have food. Yeah, that's a thing that I didn't remember to do. Yeah, makes sense. We could probably go for a grill. I could have put a grill somewhere. I might do. It is already in the gallery for me. Currently it is not, but yeah, you can click the link in the description down below if you want to download it. I will probably add a grill somewhere. It has the tables for your Sims to actually eat and celebrate. It has a table that the wedding cake usually goes, and it has somewhere for your Sims to drink and dance, because that's all you need, right? It's a wedding, it's a celebration, and you need to celebrate. Also, it has like a little area, because I find myself, while I'm playing The Sims and host a wedding, to want to have pictures of my Sims. And you cannot take that good pictures with a camera all the time. I want my Sims to have, their wedding pictures. So what I usually end up doing is making each and every time kind of like my own setup for the pictures. So I added in this load a photography studio, that your Sims can go there and take their photos, which is also my thing, and it is very well decorated, I think. And you will see it later. We have both a photography studio as well as a very cute, very outdoor, very romantic corner if you want to take like normal pictures with a camera. So yeah, I think it will come handy even if you're doing this on a Let's Play and you want to have your pictures of the Sims, or whatever. I think it would be nice. I think it is useful, or at least that's what I went with. And you can see, currently I'm making the aisle part. For me, this whole venue I decorated to be more like an evening towards night type of a wedding. This is what I had in mind. And I went with a lot of flowers, I went with a lot of lights, and I think it looks magical. You will see it in the pictures actually. I made like those arches. I used those arches for when the bride, walks towards the aisle. I think it will be magical if you actually use it. I don't know. Tell me when you will see the video. Do you like it? I think it is pretty cool how it actually turned out, and I'm pretty proud of it. What else? Oh yeah, I used the romantic garden. I used Get to Work for the studio, but if you don't have Get to Work, you can still just use the venue, because that's all that it is going to be missing. I used a lot of Get Together because I honestly think from the first time that these two match so well together. And I used outdoor perfect patio stuff. I don't think I actually used anything else. Maybe I used just a bit of luxury party, but I don't think for you it's necessary to have it. Yeah, I don't think that I used anything else. So yeah, here is the, time to eat area, the reception area, I guess. I used a lot of flowers. You will see I will do a cool pattern above the columns, so it will be even more magical. And I used those two little fountains over there that they were added with the romantic garden stuff pack to actually, have the cake in that round table. And I used also a microphone because you know how in the weddings, someone wants to say a toast towards the bride and the groom. So yeah, I also added a piano because usually in the weddings you have a way to play, someone to play, sorry, and you actually, can hire a trainer, I think. So I think that would be handy. Here's the cool pattern. I basically had to redo this whole section. I had to redo everything apart from the aisle part, and second time because I didn't record it, and I was like, do I wanna upload that on YouTube or I will be fine just posting it on the gallery? But I thought it was a cool building, and I'm like, yeah, let's do it again. And originally it took me to do everything but the aisle 3 hours. The aisle took me around a half hour or 1 hour. And no, it took me longer. I think it took me 2 hours to actually make it. And to make the whole thing, apart from the aisle, it took me originally 4 hours. And when I had to redo it, it took me 1.5. So yeah, that's why the video is shorter. And I truly know what I'm doing right now. I used curtains there. Sorry. I used curtains there, basically. I've never been into another wedding, like never. I've never been into one, but I think they're very cool. I mean, if one day I get married, I want to have a beach wedding. So yeah. So I went to Pinterest, and like a crazy person, I made a board, and I named it Garden Wedding, and I searched pictures for garden weddings, for outdoor weddings. So yeah, that was a little bit crazy, and thank God I made that board secret. Otherwise, you know what? I think it would be kind of weird for my cousins to see that. So yeah, that was interesting. So I got inspired from the pictures that I saw, and most of the actual dance floors in the outdoor venues were like with curtains and stuff and fairy lights, but we can't do something like that. So I went with the closest looking one that I could possibly do. So I got inspired from Pinterest for all of these that I made. So basically every bit here and there are from real weddings, which is, I think, kind of cool. And here is the studio, the photography studio that I was telling you. You will see that I play tested everything at the end of the video. And you can take pictures like normal. And I also have included a picture from, I think at least, from the how the picture looks like when you snap it. Or if I haven't, you can see it right now, which I think looks pretty darn cool. And you know what? You can just have it in your house, and you can always remember your wedding, which I think it's magical. So yeah, I think that was pretty cool. I think it was kind of smart to do that. I don't know. What else? Here is the magical area that I was talking about. But you know what? You can always make a wish because, sometimes in the weddings people get so inspired and so like in the mood that they're wishing, oh, I wish I can find a guy like that, or I wish I can get married. So you know what? You can go to the wishing wheel and help you do that. So that's nice, right? Yeah, I don't think there's anything else, and I think I'm almost done with the building. Oh yeah, that's something very weird. When I was almost done with everything, weirdly, the patterns that I've already made into the ground disappeared, apart from the aisle, which was the one that I have originally done, and I didn't have to redone it. So I was like, what the hell? You're telling me right now that I have to do this thing like a third time? Are you serious? And when I entered the whole building, I pressed save and exit. And I'm like, oh yeah, that's nice. It's all done and I'm happy with it. And oh yeah, everything is great. And I'm finally done and I can go rest for the night because it took me like 7 hours to redo the whole thing. So I press save and exit and the game crashes. And I'm like, don't you even dare. Don't you even dare! Because I'm not one of those people who like casually save the game every 30 minutes. No, I will save only if I have to. I don't bother, like at all. So yeah, thankfully I didn't have to redo it because if I had to redo it, you wouldn't see a video. So here are the screenshots, here is the entrance and you can see beautiful pictures by the moon, and here is the aisle. I've taken pictures like with each and every archway, so I think that was cute, and I used those candles from Perfect Patty to make it even more magical. So yeah, here's where the wedding sits down. The wedding guests, sorry. Both sides like groom and bride side, so that's kinda cool, I guess. Here is the actual reception, which I think looks very cool with all these lights, and especially the starlights that came with Movie Hangout, I think, which is another pack that I used and I forgot to say about it. And those are the screenshots. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you will have an amazing day, and if you want to download it, you can find it in the description down below. I hope you will have an amazing day and take care. Bye!